Welcome back to the overview of my financial literacy series. My name is Brent Kempton, and this series is titled, What You Don't Know Will Hurt You, because it identifies extremely important financial issues that most people aren't aware of. The next topic of discussion is the call to action, which lays out what you need to do if you want to get control of your finances and begin seriously building your future. To begin with, we're going to have a short review of my reasons for why I am doing this, what my passion is. I'm fighting to free people from the doubt and discouragement caused by debt and poor self-esteem. I'm fighting to free families from arguments over money that all too often tears them apart. I am fighting to free individuals from the self-doubts that keep them from succeeding. I am fighting to teach the individual to take on the thoughts of a winner, because winners always find a way to succeed. I will have won the fight when you have a winner's attitude, when you become more employable, when you become financially literate, when you're living within your means, when you have a strong cash flow, when you have sufficient insurance to take care of your needs, when you have an emergency fund, when you have a retirement plan, and when you have done your estate planning. I find that there are three kinds of people: those who watch what happened, wonder what happened, and those who make things happen. I'm all about helping you to make things happen. So what I'm offering is financial literacy coaching, which is something that takes you from living paycheck to paycheck to financial security. It helps one to live one's life so that money isn't a limiting factor. Imagine having $1 million in the bank and no debt. How would that change your life? Mine is a 3-part coaching series that can be done in any order. First was financial literacy, which is has 2 meanings, but this one here is a technical literacy meaning. The second is learning to think like a winner. And the third is taking control. So in the financial literacy, what we have are 4 sessions, and first one will cover the registration and familiarization with the coaching tool, so you'll know how to get to your materials. Then we talk about your financial independent number and how it affects you and how you calculate it and how it works out. Talk about inflation, then debt, then your accelerated credit card pay down, which is a program that will allow you to pay off your credit card faster without paying more to it, which is math, not magic. Taxes and investing methods, so that you know the different possibilities for investing. And then finally, talking about product suitability, so you'll know what's suitable for you, more about investing, insurance, and risks. In the orientating to success, we're trying to teach you to think like a winner down here. So the first thing we teach you is how to lose the thoughts of a loser. Then getting an essential attitude adjustment towards the concept of being successful, gaining self-esteem, and then learning to live intentionally on purpose, which is incredibly important, that you have a purpose and a reason for living. The third one is your leadership principles, which is taking control. That's where we teach you to be an actor instead of a reactor, and we teach you to be in control of your life. Life leadership is a tool that I am using, and it provides me the weapons of mass construction. I want to emphasize the word construction, to build you up, that I use to fight for my clients. As you can see, there are a number of tools that are available to me, and this is only a subset of all of them. I have been in the financial business, for over a decade when I found Life Leadership. At that time, I was an investment advisor representative. Because the financial industry is highly regulated and wouldn't let me post something like this, I decided to drop my securities related licenses because I could use the tools that financial leadership or that Life Leadership had provided me, able to use those tools. Now, these licenses that I dropped, it cost me over $10,000, hours of study, and going through the pain of several monitored exams in order to acquire and maintain them for over a decade. Life Leadership, the tool provider that I'm using, started out as an educational informational company back in 2011. They sold over $500 million of their financial and self-improvement products. One of those is what was called the Green Box. It is a system that I will guarantee will get you out of debt if you will work it the way that it is designed. This system is available to you. All the content, in fact, the system and all the content is now available to the app subscriber through their multi-purpose platform. Your subscription will pay both the access to your class materials, such as that green box I was telling you about, and for the coaching program tuition. The app itself costs $30 a month and pays for itself in many different ways. And everything that Life Leadership provides and sells comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. And in this particular case, you could use the app for 3 months. And if at the end of the third month you were no longer interested in having it, you can contact them and they will give you the $30 back for that third month, not for the first two, but for that third month. More of the platform features, so you understand how this actually more than pays for itself. You have what we call stackable cashback at over 270 nationally known merchants. Now, by stackable, it means that it can be used with any of their offers. Sometimes they'll say can't be used with any other offer. That never counts for this. This is always usable no matter what other offers that they're doing. It's that way because of how it is designed to be paid for. Now, I want to give you an idea of what kind of companies there are. These 270 nationally known merchants are big merchants. These are multi-billion-dollar, million-dollar merchants, and they cover quite a different range of merchants. So, for a short list out of this 270 is Bed Bath and Beyond, Chili's, GameStop, Home Depot, Joann Fabrics and Crafts, GroupOn. Now, I will talk about GroupOn later, but you can buy your GroupOn bucks right now to 5.4% discount. So if you wanted to spend $100 on a deal in GroupOn, you could buy $100 worth of GroupOn bucks through these merchant and get $5.40 back, cash back immediately. Lowe's, Office 365 products, several of them at 8.1%. Office Depot, Outback Steakhouse, Southwest Airlines, there's two other airlines as well, Delta and American. Staples, there are other office supplies. Total Wine and More, Uber, and Xbox. Xbox is at 8.1% cash back. Okay, money-saving deals in Amazon-like marketplace. This marketplace includes two powerful antioxidant products. Two unique money-saving coupon-based programs. One of those is GroupOn, the other one is My Deals. They are unique from each other and have different coupons. They may have the same companies, but they have different coupons. In one case, I was able to use the My Deals in order to take a $120 tire at Firestone, bought it for $50 using their 10% plus cost coupon that they had. Another very important feature is that all of your financial information is highly encrypted at the levels that companies like Samsung Pay and others use in order to make sure that you don't get those numbers stolen, that your financial information is stolen. On top of that, it is stored offsite at this Samsung Pay type place, not on your phone. So if somebody gets your phone, that does not mean that they should be able to get to this information. Merchants and thieves cannot use the app to get to your credit card information. And that's because they use what is called a gift card. When you go to the store and you make the purchase, it generates a gift card right there on your phone using the app. And you show them the gift card, they copy off the gift card number. That's the only number they have access to. And then that finishes the transaction for you. Earn non-expiring credits towards hotel rooms. This is another platform feature that you get these non-expiring. That means they're good for as long as you're a subscriber to the app. So if 5 years from now you still haven't used off of your trip credits, they are still going to be available to you. And one of the things you can build up trip credits towards is a free cruise. And you get the trip credits by using the app as designed. And this system was built for us by Priceline, and it's called Thing or Two Travel. Monthly crediting of trip credits equal to your premium makes this essentially a free app. In other words, when you pay your $30 for that month's app subscription, you immediately receive $30 in trip credits, which then could be taken to a hotel, used to buy a hotel room for $30 less. So it's basically a wash, or it's free, whichever way you want to look at it. You can get an explanatory video on this app, and also sign up at the same place using this. So if you need to stop the presentation, copy down the information, or if you can use your phone, you can click on the QR code and get there using that. The bottom line is that if you use this app the way it is designed, as they have put it together, because they're trying to help you save money, it will more than pay for itself. It will give you access to powerful financial tools, your class materials. It will save you money. You can even opt out to go on a free cruise. So at this point in time, I'm usually wondering, well, what's in it for the person doing this when they're seem to be giving away so much? And so what's in it for me? It's a win-win situation. I will make a small commission on the money you save, including the $30 tuition that you pay each month. I make a small commission. The more money you save, the more I make. So the more you use the card to save yourself money, the more of a commission I make off of that. So it works for me. It works for you. You save, I make a little commission. So the bottom line is, don't give up what you really want, like living debt-free with more than sufficient money to last your lifetime, being on the Lake of Serenity up here, the lake where you will probably die with money in the bank. Don't give it up for what you think you want today. Newer home, cars, newer cars, bigger cars, fancier cars, newer TVs, bigger TVs, forms of entertainment, telephones, the latest telephone, newer gadgets, all these things that we think we have to have today, which are going to put us on that river, thinking that we're retired, just short of going over the falls because we don't have enough to live off of. Contact me today so that you can end up on that lake. Here's that information again, my email address, the video information, the QR code. The video lasts about 4 minutes in case you're interested. And that pretty well puts us to the end. That completes this session. Our next session will be the first installment of the actual financial literacy course, where you get the details on how to do this. We have just been going through what you need to worry about. Next comes up how you do it. Get the app, get signed up to be coached, become financially literate. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you on the other side.